How do you know if you need rest or if you just resist to move, to take action? Imagine following situation. A man sitting across of me during a coaching session, and he tells me, every time I plan to move forward on something important, I hear that voice in my head. The voice that says, not now, we're not ready, you're too tired, take a break. On the surface, it sounds like a wisdom, isn't it? Like he's protecting his energy. But then he admits something. He's been saying this kind of sentence to himself, not for days, not like one day, two, but for months. And deep down, he doesn't know anymore if he's giving himself the rest that he deserves or he's giving it to resistance. And maybe, just maybe, you've been there too. So let me ask you this. When you rest, is it truly restoring you or is it quietly stealing your momentum? Think about this for a second. In that moment, by asking the same thing I will ask you now, what exactly are you afraid will happen if you take that step? Fear isn't always a stop sign. More often, it's proof that you're standing on the edge of growth. So use that emotion, fear or any other emotion, as a signal, not a stop sign. I told him, let's not ignore the feeling. It's important. You're a human being, we all human beings, emotions are important. Let's examine it. So write down the feeling, name it, and then ask yourself, is this really a sign I need to pause, I need to take a break? Or is it resistance trying to protect my comfort zone? Think about this as well. How often do you let the feeling of not now, later, I need a rest, I need a break? How often do you let this feeling dictate your choices without checking if it's actually real? Run the evidence check. So when we talked together, he shook his head because when we looked closer, he realized he had faced far tougher challenges before. He handled them without problems. So I asked him, what evidence actually supports the idea that you are not ready in this situation? Is there any evidence? To help him with this, we create a split page. On the left side, we write down his emotion, like I'm not ready, and the other. On the right side, the evidence. So I've handled bigger problems. I've made progress before. I found solution when I didn't know how, and so on. And I will ask you now to do the same thing. If you will run this kind of test on your own hesitation, which side will tell the truth? Your feelings or your track records? Either way. The next tip I had for him and as well for you is the 15 minutes rule. So I gave him that kind of simple challenge. Set a timer for 15 minutes and start. Don't aim to finish, don't aim for perfection, just begin. The man laughed because that sounds silly easy, but within those 15 minutes he realized something powerful. Doing this, he builds momentum, and momentum is better than waiting. And often, clarity only comes after you move, not before. So let me turn it back to you now. What's one thing you've been avoiding that you can start, just start, for that 15 minutes today? These tools I give my clients are straight from the PDF bundle I create. If you like more of these practical tools and exercises, the full bundle is linked right below this video. Here's the truth that we discovered together during this session. Rest is a medicine. Resistance is a poison for the momentum for you. The real strength is in knowing which one you're drinking, which one you're using. So here's my question for you to sit with. What if? What if readiness isn't about waiting for the right mood, the right moment, or the right permission, but actually it's simply about trusting yourself enough to act when you don't know what you're doing, to act in the dark. For those who want to go deeper, the full PDF bundle and a discount code are waiting under this video. That's my way of appreciating those who stay to the end and commit to this journey of growth. So check this out, try those tips I've shared here in this video. Let me know in comments what you like, what you didn't, how it worked for you, or maybe not. And from this place, as always, I wish you many blessings.